Welcome back, everybody. This is Auntie. Happy December 1. Yes, I am going to be trying. Don't stop December. Thank you for all of you all who supported me doing No Stop November. I was able to make it all 30 days doing a video every day. Want to shout out Yazil, JW. Who else is here? GD Bo. JC Walk, Yolanda Gibson. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Sugar 48. Hey, D McFarlane. Miss you, boo. Okay, y'all. So we're going to be talking about top of the blogs, but I have an article that came up, and I was like, okay, what's going on? As you all know, Love After Lockup, one of our favorite shows to cover here on Auntie's Advice, is coming back in January, and of course, we have already seen the premieres of the show. There is a couple who was featured on the show. Starcasm put up an article today that one of the couples before the show even, hey Sabrina, hey, how are you doing, sweetie? Before the show even is, the one of the castmates has been found. Let's just read the article, shall we? Oh yes, we shall. So I'm going to bring up the image from Starcasm, okay, of this new couple that was going to be coming. Love During Lockup, season 5. Inmate Justin passed away in July. They just released this today. This is the new couple. It was Emily and Justin. Love During Lockup. The season premiere, of course, we all know, was supposed to be January of 2026. So I'm going to bring up some information on him. It doesn't appear right now that they know what it was. And so let's just look at a report from just one second, y'all. Let me bring it up on the screen so we can go through it together, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. So this is a report that is coming up on the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania's website, SCI. Is it Hootsdale report, inmate's death? This is was posted on July 14th of 2025. It says Hootsdale, or was it Housedale, PA. David Close, superintendent of the state correctional institution, reported that inmate Justin Johnson, 35, was found unresponsive in his cell on July 12th of 2025. Prison staff immediately responded and provided life-saving measures until emergency medical personnel arrived. Johnson was later pronounced deceased. He was serving 5 years, 5 to 10 years sentence for burglary on a Clearfield County conviction. He has been at that facility since June of 2020 years. In accordance with the state policy, the Pennsylvania State Police were notified and will conduct an investigation. The official cause of his passing will be determined by the Clearfield County Coroner's Office. They said that his next of kin had been notified. Now, you know, y'all, this is the first time I think ever in Love After Lockup history that someone was deceased before the show even aired. So it appears that he did at least the filming and stuff. Don't know whether or not they're going to cut out his footage or, you know, what they're going to do, right? But I thought that it was just really, really interesting that this guy's gone before the show even aired. And of course, y'all know we be waiting and looking, you know, at the people. A lot of people go out to their Instagrams and stuff like that. Was able to find an article or a post on Facebook where they were even, I don't know if this was the time that he was, hold on, let me see. This may have been a time when he was looking for somebody. So this gives you an opportunity. Let's see. Hold on one second. No, that's not doing it. Hold on, y'all. Trying to blow it up so y'all can really see it. Hold on, y'all. Take it. I knew I was gonna mess it up. Hold on. Let me go back. Let's see if I can bring this up real quick. So this looks like someone who was trying to advertise on his behalf. So this was posted, and it says female inmate pen pal and male prison pen pal world Facebook page. Posting Brittany Greenland was posting for a friend back in August of 2024. Posting, my name is Justin Johnson, 34, from Central Pennsylvania. He can be reached at the GTL Connect Network email and app with his inmate number. He's currently in Housedale. If you prefer old school correspondence, his address is listed below. He's looking for a female pen pal only. He's been in 5 years and has a little under 2.5 years to go. You'll be pleasantly surprised at what he has to offer. Just write and see. No crimes against women and children ever. Small communication. So that was his post that was put out there in 2024, y'all. So that was very interesting, but I want to see whether or not they're even going to show, right, what's going on with him, what's going on with her. Are we going to see it and they're going to put like something downtown at the bottom? Like, I don't know. They don't know, what happened to him. I haven't, like, I don't know nothing. Nobody knows. They said that his obituary was written by a close friend. Um, and that close friend is somebody who, in the show, on the advertisement, is one of the ones who was gotten into a altercation with Emily at a restaurant. The obituary states that Justin passed away due to disregard ongoing medical issues. Due to a disregarded medical issue. They said Justin's friend who wrote his obituary has been posting very negative things about someone. She doesn't use Emily's name on social media since his passing. And I think it's just sad that Emily is doing that. I would love to talk to her and find out what's going on. Absolutely would like to find out what's going on with that, because it seems like it's a whole bunch of foolala that's going on downtown to the Facebook. So if y'all get an opportunity to hit me up in my DMs so we can talk about it. But rest in peace to Justin. Um, that's sad because he was getting ready to get an opportunity that, a lot of them, the cellmates, they look for, right? It was also in the WTAJ local news, so I'll make sure that I put that in there as well. But this is just like really, really sad. I mean, it's really, 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 really sad. So anyway, I just wanted y'all to know about that. Going back to sarcasm, y'all, I did not report that Letitia that Witchcom got locked up again. So let me go and find that article. Also, they said that the friend trashed. So then they have sarcasm has yet another one that was, and I don't remember this guy. I don't know why I don't remember him. Oh, now I remember him. Oh God, is this the one that was with Jade? Okay, so let me bring this up. This, of course, is from Sarcasm. I'm just going to read a little bit of it. I'll make sure I put the link downtown in the comment section. Um, yeah. So let me bring this up, y'all. I know y'all remember this couple. It looks like he has got into some trouble as well. This is our little session, our little top of the blog, talking all things love after lockup. Um, let me see if I can find it. So this is Chris Chips, Love After Lockup. Chris Chip arrested for DUI, nearly hits his daughter. This was posted onto Starcasm on November the 26th while we was all making Thanksgiving dinner. Now, as y'all can remember, this is him. This is Jade and Chris. Do y'all remember them? Jade and Chris from Love After Lockup. Let's find out what happened. So according to court documents, police were called to Chris and wife Jade Chip's house in Naples, Florida, on November 23rd in reference to a DV disturbance. No, a domestic disturbance that included a male drunk driving and crashing into things in the driveway. When the officer arrived at the house, she met Chris in the driveway as he appeared to be walking from the back of the property. The officer, I guess this is from the officer, as Christopher approached, he was visibly unsteady on his feet, and to prevent him from falling, I had him remain seated in the driveway. As I spoke with Christopher, I could smell the odor of an alcoholic beverage emitting from his breath. Ugh. And I'm gonna tell you right now, secondhand smelling somebody liquor on their breath is some nasty. That's some nasty work right there. That's some nasty work right there, okay? That's some nasty work. You tell them that I said it was, okay? So they said Christopher's 15-year-old daughter observed her father attempting to leave in the vehicle and ran out after him, knowing he was not in a condition to be driving. She informed the officer that her dad had been drinking all day and was intoxicated. His daughter was close to the front of his vehicle when he put the vehicle back in drive and nearly hit her. You know what? That is just so freaking sad. She probably was running on them streets trying to, protect her father. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot, y'all. That's a lot. That is a lot. So let me go back. This was the guy that was supposed to have all of the money, right? Let me go back and do a okay. I need to get a reminder of what their story was about. So it says when Jade and Chris appeared on Love After Lockup, their storyline quickly became one of the more controversial and talked about ones. On the show, Jade openly discussed Chris' criminal history, including a burglary, identity theft, and grand theft charges, and the fact that he was given a heavy sentence, 31 to 32 years. Jade and Chris claimed that Chris would only serve a portion of that sentence and that his earliest release parole will come as early as 2024, though official records seem to show a later date. Meanwhile, Jay portrayed herself as a supportive, saying she believed she could and change him, a common redemption arc in the pen pal. So that means that he did get out in 2024, because if he had not got out in 2024, then he wouldn't be out there running nobody ass over. Okay. The fame grew beyond the show. Jay made TikToks with a life-size cardboard cutout of Chris, posting prison wife content that went viral. That boosted both of their social media profiles. They said that the story triggered a huge reaction. I don't even remember them for some reason, y'all. I just don't remember them. Is this the guy that was wealthy? Yes, this is the guy that was wealthy. Because it says on Reddit, others in the fandom were skeptical about them. Some thought that Jay was more motivated by his money and his lifestyle perks than true love, especially given the law of purchases and lavish lifestyle while Chris was still locked up. For example, on the Reddit thread, a fan noted that Chris was funding her life from behind bars and questioned how committed Jay really was to him. Okay, I remember them now. I remember them now. I remember them now. Um, okay, now I remember them because Chris was convicted of burglary and identity theft and grand theft. He had already had prior convictions of grand theft, and that was in 2002, 2005. He received 20 years for burglary plus 5 years for identity theft, and he was supposed to serve those concurrently, and 8 years with 2 years suspended for the grand theft. So he got 31 years. Um, they said that his court records allegedly indicated that he had documented mental health issues. He reportedly met the definition of mentally ill under South Dakota law, with psychiatric evaluations describing disorders affecting his thoughts, his mood, and his behavior. Despite his conviction, y'all, Chris also reported that he was one-fourth Native American and an enrolled member in the Prairie Island Madalcanton Dakota tribe, which runs the Treasure Island Resort and Casino. Now I remember he was the one that and his family owned the casino. She was living in the house. She had a sister. Now I remember them very good. They owned a resort and casino in Minnesota, and he was getting paid because it was a family business. And through that affiliation, he was said to have received profit sharing at $10,000 to $12,000 a month, which was what was funding Jade's lifestyle. Yes, indeed, that's the couple. Um, she met him, like I said, on the prison website. She had planned when we first met them. She had planned a birthday party downtown to the house, which was in Naples, Florida, with her sister, and everything she had was his salary, and he didn't mind her spending it. And remember, y'all doing the party, Jay missed a call from Chris, and it triggered a whole bunch of drama downtown to the house because Chris was mad and told Jay, that he was mad that she didn't answer the phone, that he felt disrespected, given all of his efforts. Now I remember them. And they was going through a whole bunch of stuff back and forth with the family. Well, his A locked up for being intoxicated. That's a shame because he got out. He got out. He got out. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. I will make sure that I leave the attachments and the link to Sarcasm so y'all can get the whole entire scoop on it. Now, what I also forgot to do, so they said all the events were captured on a Ring camera mounted above the garage, and the officers were able to view the video. And the footage showed that Chris hit a tree on the edge of the property near the street. They said that his excuse for hitting the tree was that he was on probation. But why did he almost hit his girlfriend? I mean, hit the daughter. They said that if he is currently facing a DUI and refusing to submit to a DUI test, so that means that he wouldn't take it. They said the police officer said that during my investigation, I learned that he was on probation for burglary, second degree, possession, and grand theft to be completed on 9/27 of 2042. God. In addition to the above, Chris was charged with SSS 94806 violation of state probation, warrantless due to Christopher violating probation order number 5. It was quoted, "You will live without violating any law." Jay posted Chris $1,000 bail bond, and he was released later on the 24th. And they got a 2-month-old son, which I did not know that she had a daggone child. But they ended up having a baby together. What in the crap? And he out there drinking and almost hits his child. When these people be on here, they be serious career. Let me wrap this one up because I never came back and talked to y'all about this one. This one is Keith getting locked up again. And the thing about it is, why is his second one looking just as rough? He didn't get his hair done. He looks still just as rough. She didn't get his hair done when he got out of jail the first time. He ended up going back because according to Sarcasm, November 21st, love after lockup, new Keith got arrested again. He was booked into the Scott County Jail in Iowa just before 5 p.m. on Thursday, November 20th. He was charged with 2 felony counts of possession of a controlled substance with bond amount set at $10,000 and $50,000. As of the date of this article, he was still in custody. What in the? This is according to the court. Okay, so this must be the same one. No, this is okay. So this is new. These are additional charge. God diggity dag. So according to Sarcasm, Kiev, second arrest, definition of K2 with the DEA website, K2 and Spice are just two of the many trade names or brands for synthetic designer drugs that are intended to mimic THC. The main psychoactive ingredients of marijuana. This designer synthetic drug, blah, 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 blah. The criminal complaints for both of Keith's charges are usually vague about the specifics of the crime. The officer, so they did a field test on the K2 purchased by the undercover. In one of the incidents, the K2 tested positive for whatever that drug is. In the other incident, the K2 field test tested positive for a cannabinoid. What is wrong? Where was he arrested at? And you know what? This is the thing that I be feeling like, okay, let me just, y'all keep got locked up again. I don't understand what's going on. The thing about it is, is he, if he's on probation, why is he bonded out? Shouldn't he be going back to jail to serve in the time? I ain't got this to do. I ain't got this to do. I saw, I can't think of the couple's name, but if I do think of it, I'll put it in my YouTube in the description. Where Keith and Letitia were doing this interview. It was a husband and wife duo. If y'all know who they are, put them down there. I've never seen them before, but for some reason it came up. Yeah, they got arrested together. Tina Nader, they got arrested. This is his second one. This was the second one. He got arrested again. But anyway, they did an interview with a couple on YouTube. Letitia was cursing so bad on that woman's channel. I mean, just cussing. The couple was, in my opinion, really more interested in them as a married couple than as really the cast members on Love After Lockup and the bullshit they've been doing. It was very interesting. Of course, with interviews, for some reason I get bored. So I didn't even look at all of it. And she was cussing so much, I was like, I ain't got this to do. I just don't think you have to curse the whole entire time. And Letitia cursed the whole interview. And I mean, when I say cursed, I'm talking about cussing. Like straight lean back in your chair, smoking marijuana on the front porch in an old wicker rocker chair. I mean, I'm talking about cussing. Y'all, if I find it, I will drop it in here, right? Because they're a new couple, husband and wife. I don't even know how it came up on my timeline, but it did. Anyway, y'all, I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm hoping that everybody had a great start of the week. I will be here tomorrow doing Seeking Sister Wives and Special Forces. I'm going to be doing and combining those together. So I'm hoping that you have your notification bells on, and yeah, so that you can go live when I go live. Y'all make sure that if you get the opportunity, hit the like button and then hype the video, okay? Hype the video, y'all. And then I'm going to be catching back up on a lot of shows that I have not been able to catch up on since I was doing, a whole bunch of other stuff on the side and still making my 30 days in November. And like, I'm proud of that. I did a video every day and y'all was out here and y'all was out here and y'all was out here. So I love y'all. Until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in those streets and in the water. Bye, y'all. Uh-oh, where I hit? Okay, there we go.